Hello and welcome to Sindaloohoo with your host
Sindel, and I'm with my parents like always. I'm sorry we haven't been doing the podcast. We just moved all the way out to Colorado, and it was like a month or 2 months process. Last podcast I did was my haircut. That was like forever ago. So I guess we're doing another one now. So I guess we're just gonna do that story thing where we each give the words and make a story with it, I guess. So yeah. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Tisa.
May.
Mocha, do you want to introduce yourself? I definitely spoke English there. Come on. Good girl.
Well, Mocha's going to be in... Oh. Mocha was in our podcast last week, and now she's going to be in our podcast this week.
Yeah, Mocha is a central part of our family because she's the only puppy.
Are you okay, Mocha? Are you okay? What happened?
I don't think she likes to be, hugged in her chest area.
Didn't need to.
Yeah. Okay, so who wants to give who words? Are we each going to give...
We're each giving each other words.
One word. We each give each other one word. Like, you give me and Tisa a word, I'll give you and Tisa a word, and Tisa will give me and you a word.
So
yes.
How many words are we doing?
Words.
Oh, just 2 words?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so who wants to go
I guess I'll
first?
write it in my notebook, in my phone.
Let me find my thing where I had all of them.
Alright. So, what do you think of Colorado so far?
It's cold.
Cold.
Really cold.
What else?
What do you mean?
Do you like it here?
Just kidding.
Yeah, I guess.
Even though it's cold.
Yeah.
Really cold.
Yeah.
It's only 28 degrees out.
Mm.
And we're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow in the next 2 days.
Okay, the first weekend we got here, it was 9 degrees.
It was
cold.
And then it warmed up, and now it's 20, and this is the next coldest it's been.
Yeah.
Come on.
It just snowed yesterday, so... Oh, and tonight aren't we gonna do the lights?
Oh, we're gonna go out to see lights?
Yeah.
Do you want to go outside or not?
It's too cold. She's scared to go out.
Come on.
Maybe if you go with her, she'll go. Oh.
That was my phone. Okay, Mom's outside. So, Tisa, how are you? We have to wait until she comes back.
I am doing good. I'm almost done with school. I could either take an incomplete or actually do the work, and I might just take the incomplete because No, you know what? I should probably just do the work.
Yeah.
I need to make a decision quickly.
I'm
cold because the door's open. I'm excited because I might have a job working from home. I got married. I have precancerous cells in my cervix. I don't know. Do you want to talk about women's health on this episode after you?
Yeah, we usually do that thing where it's at the end we do the woman thingy.
When we'll explain what women's health, what precancer cells is at the end.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to do
the story
time.
Who wants to go first with the words?
Okay. So, Tisa, what word are you going to give Jace?
Tisa, what's your word for me?
Contact.
Contact?
Does it have to be a noun?
It can be any word you want.
Oh. Okay, contact.
Okay, that's right.
Like getting in contact with somebody? Or the contacts in your eyes.
Do you want to do one for Mom too, or...
Yeah, give me a word.
Are you both going to give me a word, and then we both give her a word?
However you want to do it, Sundal.
Okay, just give Mom her word.
Sloth.
Sloth.
Okay, Mom.
I want your word to be... apocalypse. And Tisa, I want your word to be Armageddon.
Oh,
Contact and apocalypse. Alright.
I wanna close
All right.
my eyes 'cause I miss you, baby.
Cindo, your turn.
I'm gonna give Mom
Gray hair.
True.
Ooh, it's cold.
Nelson the gnome.
Nelson the gnome. Okay.
Yeah, so we just got a gnome for Christmas, and he's like a Christmas tree. His body is a Christmas tree, and we named him Nelson. Because, like, why not?
We'll take a picture of him and put him on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it on our
Mm-hmm.
Facebook page. Your word is going to be lemon hand sanitizer.
Okay.
That's very specific.
And my question is, how long do these have to be?
Well, we can pause the podcast and give us 5 minutes, and that's how long it is. If you
A
finish
5-minute
before
story?
then-
I thought it
Yeah.
was 7.
A 7-minute story.
Well,
that's
that was
fine.
with 3 words.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so 5, yeah. Alright, so we're going to pause the podcast and we're going to write, and then we'll come back and read them. Okay, that was 5 minutes. Who wants to go first?
I'll go, I guess.
Okay, read your words and then read the story.
I had Armageddon and lemon hand sanitizer. In the time of Armageddon, the only thing that could save us is lemon hand sanitizer. The virus could be spread only by touch, and to touch anyone, you would need to use the lemon hand sanitizer. Natural lemon anything kills the virus. Lemons are almost extinct, and scientists are trying to find a way to grow lemons faster and to clone lemons to where the scientific makeup is so close we will be saved. Hundreds are dying daily in every state in the United States. Thousands weekly. Welcome to reality.
100%. Very familiar.
Speechless.
Okay, Mom, go ahead.
Okay. My words were Sloth and Nelson the gnome. Way up north in the woods of Lothian lives a gnome who goes by the name of Nelson and his pet sloth. Nelson is a tried and true warrior who lost his last battle. His enemy left him bifurcated and bleeding out when the sloth came upon it was going by. Sloths are magical creatures. Magic is a varied and dangerous game, and it always gives as much as it takes. In the case of the sloth, the magic made him a creature of slow movement and patience. This sloth had been watching Nelson for a very long time. He admired his work in the Siren Song Battle of 872 and the Mermaid Wrestle of 884. He wanted to keep Nelson for his own, so working with the other slow power in the forest, he salvaged Nelson by merging him with the tree. So there they are still. Tried and true. And it's not sure in reality who is whose pet, but the truth is they belong together.
Nelson is Mocha?
Nelson is the tree.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
was impressed with it.
had
I love you so much.
contact and apocalypse. Hold on. I wrote contact as Constance.
Who's Constance?
I had contact and apocalypse.
Did you know that trees and sloths have the same kind of magic? I just made that up.
Okay. I lost my contact. Where'd it... Shut up.
I'm laughing at your mom.
I lost my contact. Where'd it go? Charlie sat on his knees, brushing his hand over the concrete floor of the bunker. Susanna looked at him like he was stupid. Dude, you bought like 20 pairs because you knew we were going to be in here for a long ass time. Why are you so worried? Oh yeah, I sort of forgot all about that. Susanna responded, really? We're in the middle of an apocalypse and you're worried about a contact falling out? Charlie stood up and put another contact in and looked at her. I'm sorry, Miss Girl, but I can't see without them. I'm legally blind, you know. It's not like you told me that 1,000 times. Besides, even one number off 20/20 vision makes you legally blind, so why bother? I guess Charlie walked over to the opening of the bunker and put his hand on it. It's hot like fire. Go like that.
That's good.
It's really good.
You're
a really good writer. Like,
I know you have this image, and you jump right into the story.
You really should go back to writing if you're still into it. Like, you're really good at writing, like your mom.
But I don't know grammar.
Yeah, that's why they have technology to fix your grammar and editors, and you can just learn the dictionary. Not the whole entire thing, but practice.
Okay. Okay, yeah, do you want to talk about the move?
We can.
We can talk about the move. It was very traumatic.
Traumatic? How was it traumatic?
Because moves are traumatic. Even if they're good things, moves are traumatic because it's taking you out of where you have built a home and moving you to a new home. So no matter what kind of move it is, if it's even up the street, it's traumatic.
But up the street isn't as traumatic as fucking across the state lines,
Right.
leaving your whole entire family behind.
Yeah, Tisa has been living in Arizona for her whole entire life, right?
Yep.
She was living with her family and everything. And she has a huge family, and she was, like, really connected to all of them, and now we just moved to Colorado.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that I moved because it will help me grow, because staying somewhere for so long, there's not really much growth because Arizona is kind of stagnant, except that there's a lot of people moving into Arizona, but the people that are there, I feel like there's not much opportunity because you just get stuck in a routine and stuck into things that aren't any different than normal life, or move up in life, or do anything that you want to do. At least that's the way I feel. And I feel that moving here will help me because it's way different scenery from Arizona, from Phoenix. And there's a lot more job opportunity out here. Even though we're in a pandemic, there still seems to be a lot more opportunity. Because I applied a lot before we moved here, but then school started, and so I didn't apply very much. But school was almost over, started applying, and I was getting job offers this week. A lot. So that's a good thing. And school was easy to transfer over because that's all online, but the kids had to start new schools. So how was that?
It took us 4 weeks to get into that new school. We got taken out a week before, like a week before we actually started everything and moving, and then it took us like a week to get here, and then
so we pulled you out, and then it took a week to pack, and then a week to move here, and then a week before they responded, and we got you back into school.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 4 weeks.
About 3 or 4, yeah.
It was 4 weeks.
It was 4. Yeah.
It took us.
For her, it was like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Because the school took forever to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But do you like this school?
I do like it because it gives us a week to finish all our work, but it's not the best because the teachers don't really help out as much as I would personally like them to, but I do have a learning disability, so
I think that it's harder for the teachers to help out because everything's online.
And they can't see you.
And they can't see you, and if they were in school, I think they'd be easily able to help you better.
And the way that people talk to you is they look and see if you understand. And if they're not seeing the understanding on your face, they change their tactic. But they can't talk to you face to face here.
Unless we turn our camera on. But
yeah,
it doesn't really work that way because all my work is on my computer. So I have to close out of Zoom just to do work.
So basically...
So if I have my camera on, it automatically turns my camera off.
Everybody's doing the best that they can. And the schools here are kind of different because they go to school online, on Zoom, 4 days a week. And they have a normal, typical schedule. And then on Wednesdays, there's no school. They just do assignments all day. The assignments that they had been given the other 2 days. So they basically have Wednesdays as catch-up days. So it's not a terrible way to be. And Tisa has found friends for both kids. So.
Yeah, and my school goes until 4:15, which sucks so bad